Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I wish to declare this conference officially open and wish you fruitful deliberations.
The idea for this conference, which was mainly focusing on renewable energy, the first reason being of that conference was the matchmaking. So we wanted to bring in companies from abroad to come and interact with local companies operating on our market for two main reasons. First of all, to get benefit of the experience of companies coming from outside.
So that what we hope for at the end of this is to have opportunities meet people that are interested in them, so that hopefully we can have deals begin to emerge from a conference like this.
Since this meeting is about the renewable energy and its importance to the industries and particularly the economic growth, those that have yet to invest, please, you're welcome.
At the beginning, we had 25 companies, so it's 3 years ago. And today, we have 101 companies registered under that association.
EPD is subdivided into subgroups. We call it subsectors. We have a subsector of hydropower, subsector of solar, methane gas, we have biomass and biogas, we have LPG, we have professional service, we have line and transmission.
So we organized the association into different kind of departments where they can share views and try to find solution to their main issues, but under the same umbrella, which is EPD.
We believe that we can't achieve the overall national targets and goals in terms of electricity, even across other sectors, if there is no close collaboration with the private sector.
Through RDB, we work very closely with EPD. I think this conference is one of the major outputs of that collaboration, but it goes a lot beyond that.
In our association, we represent industry, we represent power producers from all renewable sources, mostly small and medium size.
We are actually a diamond member of EPD, so we call each other partners. They support us on a daily basis. We have different challenges on the market, and they are here to help us face them and solve them where necessary.
Associations like Energy Private Developers allow support programs like us to have one contact point with whom we can engage and with whom we can organize activities like this exhibition, conference and matchmaking, which enables us to do a lot of things that would be very difficult if we would have to deal with individual companies on a daily basis. Well, I think the Rwandan energy sector has made great strides over the last years. When we started working in Rwanda, the installed capacity was slightly above 100 megawatts. Since then, Rwanda has doubled that.
The Shell Foundation supports EPD with funding and business support, believing that an independent institution is vital in achieving universal access in Rwanda.
We work in Rwanda mainly to support, mobilize and attract the local private sector into renewables and provide support to them as well as to the government.
I think the conference is a fantastic demonstration of EPD's convening power. They've managed to bring together senior members from the private and the public sector, and the quality and quantity of discussion, the level of the range of subjects that have been covered is really encouraging to see.
Looking also into other countries in the region, I think Rwanda is on a very interesting track.
What I've seen that has really been encouraging is I think Rwanda has an appetite and enthusiasm and for this universal access that is shared amongst the private and the public sector.
So we can't achieve our vision without working with the government, for example, because even if we are working, even if we are doing business, but we have to align with the vision of the government. So the reason being of this association also on another side is to organize people to make sure that when the government want to interact with private sector, they don't need to contact every company, up to 100 companies contacting one by one.
I think one has to appreciate this has been the very first time that Energy Private Developers has organized an event on that scale. And I can say that the collaboration over the past 8 weeks in preparing for this has been exceptionally well, and EPD has shown itself to be a very effective, capable and experienced stakeholder organizing this.
EPD is still a young enterprise. This is the first year of the conference, but everything I've seen has been encouraging, and I fully anticipate for next year to be bigger and better.
The conference is good. It was amazing actually. We have been pushing for this. We wanted EPD to organize this kind of events, push hard on the awareness of this industry, and this is a good result.
People will be open. We have now an experience from the first one, and the second one will be a success. Now, I would say, first of all, thank you to all the people who supported this event.
So one of the key messages, again, I would share with the EPD is to keep up, but also keep being active. There's more they can really do to make sure that this sector is growing.
No, I mean, I just think that congratulations, first of all, on organising a fantastic conference and for bringing together all the players in the different sectors and the different roles. It's really encouraging to see the enthusiasm and the entrepreneurship for the universal access to energy in Rwanda, and long may it continue.
We are very convinced that industry associations like Energy Private Developers play an extremely crucial role in building a viable and effective private sector in the country.
From our side, we may say this conference is a successful event we had.
We didn't do it alone as an association. We had partners from Europe like ERF, we had RECP.
We work in Rwanda mainly to support, mobilize and attract the local private sector into renewables and provide support to them as well as to the government.
But locally also we had RDB as the main partner. We had the Ministry of Infrastructure who kept supporting us all along.
What further message would I like to give to EPD? Well, I think the main message is continue what you're doing. Continue to strengthen the organizational setup. They have really the chance to become a very eminent association under the Private Sector Federation roof here in Rwanda and become a very successful and effective representative of the interests of their members.
So I would say thank you to all those people who participated in any kind to make this event a success. So we are not alone, and we count also on their support for the event of next year. We are more than happy to keep collaborating with the partners and the new partners we got during the event, like the Chinese delegation, which committed now to come back next year with a bigger team and to come back as a co-organizer for the next year event. So we are progressing, and I'm more than happy. And I want really to thank all the people who kept helping us in advising and financing to make this event a success.